Support GenYouth as my charity of choice. Our mission is to help kids thrive by tackling food insecurity and promoting healthy, active lifestyle. Like all of the board members with whom I am incredibly blessed to be associated, Chris, they all have a heart for young people, and especially recognizing how critically important nutrition is in terms of learning. So GenYouth has been meaningfully and substantively involved in this whole food space, if you will, attacking the issue of food insecurity and also increasing activity for the kids so they're in better position physically, mentally, et cetera, to be in a learning mode. Title I schools, which we're all familiar with, I had no idea how pervasive this issue was, where kids were coming to school not even getting a breakfast. We've often heard about how important breakfast is to start the day for all of us who are not challenged with food insecurity. They also get free lunch. And quite frankly, a number of these kids will wind up taking food home to families that don't have enough to put on the table. So I'm thrilled. And to be involved with a group of executives and good-hearted people who are doing well in life, who are motivated to do good in life by helping our young people. And these young people that we've gotten a chance to meet, Chris, they are simply marvelous. If you hear and get an opportunity to hear them talk about how impactful what we're doing is for them, to hear it from them. It's about them, so GenYouth gets them involved to hear their voice, and it's an awesome partnership.
It's a nationwide issue. It's not in this pocket, that pocket of the country. It's a nationwide issue, isn't it?
It is, and that's probably what's so sobering. But you know what? One of the things that really touches my heart, and I'm sure you can relate to this being a reporter as well, is how we personalize the stories. When I think about the chefs that we have who are meaningfully contributing, Mark Bucher, Carla Hall, Tim Love, Lashida Perry, and Andrew Zimmern, they are meaningfully involved with this.
GenYouth and the Taste of the NFL is working to end student hunger in Nevada and all across the country.
I like the color scheme. Tell me how you came up with the color scheme, just the entire shoe. We're taking a look at the picture of it right now. So kind of explain how you came up with this whole thing.
Well, first of all, look, I have not a creative bone in my body. So the shoes that you're looking at, thank goodness we were provided with artists who could put together those shoes. And I know that my colleagues at GenYouth, Mark Block is kind of like my drill sergeant boss. He's a part of the leadership with GenYouth. He approved of the style and the look. And I'm really happy because young people have been reacting positively to this. But look, I understand that I'm competing with a number of highly visible athletes, most of whom, Chris, have foundations. That's what the sporting public is not aware of, is the degree to which so many athletes have a cause and their cleats represent that, so that they can raise funds by way of the auction online to raise funds to fund their charitable efforts. I'm thrilled. While again, I don't have the reputation, the visibility of a lot of these athletes, at least this is my effort to contribute to some degree in that as well too. And I'm hoping people will like the colors, the design of it, knowing that JB had nothing to do with it, and that they will support my efforts with respect to this, because GenYouth is the beneficiary of this.
So you didn't have to go through a different process. Let's change this a little. Let's do this a little. It was perfect right out of the box.
Hey, Chris, before I got married, I thought I knew how to dress. When I got married, I'm a very neat person. I would have my clothes laid out the night before. When I wake up the next morning, they've been changed by my wife. Inevitably, when I get on a plane or a train, people always complimenting, wow, well, what a nice, smart look. So I've given up now. I realize I'm not the gifted one. I'm glad I had some expert help in putting together with these shoes, put together what the shoes are looking like now.
Well, how can they bid on your shoes and other shoes and this cause, My Cause My Cleats, and maybe they want to buy your shoes, JB?
And I'm sure they'll see the on the screen there is the website that you can access to contribute to My Cause My Cleats, benefiting GenYouth. And I really hope that you guys will do that in droves, because it certainly is a worthwhile effort. And when you think about the number of kids who don't realize the importance of being physically active. And clearly, we all understand the importance of having that food to fuel the engine to sustain them through the day. And it's healthy food. That's the most important thing, healthy food. And I'm looking to make a bigger impact in that regard as well. Something coming down the pike that I'm chatting with Mark Block about as well, because it's really impacted me this much.